Well, I think this is probably right off the bat going to get Virginia all fired up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Who emailed in?
Somebody we'll just call BB. Said, I found it funny how Virginia was bitching about people using Facebook Live on your party bus on Friday night. Yet a month or so ago, when a lady didn't want her wedding to be on Facebook Live, Virginia said that she was being a drama queen. No reason for the email except to point out more of Virginia's hypocrisy. I can't wait for her to bitch about this email or threaten to fight another listener. For someone that drinks as much as she does, you would think she could keep it together. Keep up the crazy train.
Oh, way to start off the podcast. A little Virginia bashing, okay.
Oh, shoot, huh?
Let's
Look at
get
that guy.
into it. Mm-hmm. So, Nikki, you're awfully quiet. What do you have to say for yourself?
Fuck that bitch.
By the way, I agree with that email, yes. Not hypocrisy.
Such a different scenario.
It's not even close, huh?
Explain how's it different?
Well, on the bus, you know.
Illegal activities going on, crazy shit's going down.
There's some shit that went down during that whole party bus that we can't even talk about. I certainly don't want Facebook Live recording every minute at a wedding. You know, grandma's there. Everybody's pristine and calm, at least for the ceremony part.
But can we ever, and I've even bitched about it too. We're public figures, and if we're out in public and we're doing stuff with people that listen to the show, I think we got to suck it up, man.
It was a private party bus.
It's a party bus, though. I hear.
Right. You know what? I won't be as fun next time. I'll tell you that much.
No, but
I looked up and realized, oh my God, I'm on Facebook Live, and I just said some really foul shit.
You did. But
I don't want to say that on Facebook. I would never say that on Facebook. Facebook is not for cursing and talking about the things that I talked about. Facebook, there's kids on Facebook.
But I completely agree with you. That's what. But I'm asking, if we are doing something public, is it on us to always say, all right, there's people around, and if we don't,
yeah, but it won't be as good.
I hear you.
The party bus would not have been as good if I would have known that Facebook Live was rolling.
You bring up good points.
That is kind of the weird thing about Facebook is that,
there's kids on it,
it's
guys.
Different. That is different. You're right.
There's 14-year-old kids on it, and I don't want that. What was said on that bus by me, which I own.
Well, somebody actually filmed me at Double D's, and it was Denny's doing a thumb wrestling match with somebody, and I was getting all into it, and I drop about 3, maybe 4 F-bombs, and then they posted it on her Facebook wall.
Oh.
But I can't get mad at it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in public. I'm in a bar.
It just sucks when it's on Facebook.
Yeah, it does.
You don't want the kids to see it. You don't want their parents to see it, and then the parents are mad. You know.
We had to go in, and because all of our after the show podcasts are now on YouTube, and we didn't realize it. We weren't labeling them proper. They were just in our chain of videos. So you're watching one day the touchdown dance video. All the kids are in there. Then you hit the after the show, and it goes into we're gonna talk about fucking animal, whatever we're talking about.
That's not good.
Yeah, I hear you. So we had to go back and change every title in there.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a headache.
Oh, there you go.
We're living in both worlds.
Yeah, here's how everybody struggles with new technology.
Well, I think it's one thing that honestly Facebook should probably get on and should be able to put some kind of parameters that, when you put in an account, it's got to be verified. It's got to be verified by a certain age, and this video can't be viewed by anybody under the age of 18.
Nobody under 18 should ever watch a KVJ party bus video on St. Paddy's Day. It's just not ever going to be a good thing.
Yeah, and look, I mean, there's sometimes when we go out and party a little bit, there's some swearing that goes down. I mean, I can't keep apologizing for what I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not apologizing, and I'm not going to change it. I would just rather kids not see it.
And I completely understand that. That's the only time I could give a shit if adults see me swear, but you're right.
So what does that bitch want to say now in her next email?
Write it. She got you. Got you.
Somebody sent in a text said private party bus, but not, quote, private wedding. LOLV, LOL.
It's totally different.
Dude, they're going to get you, man. They're going to get you.
The atmosphere is totally different. And I'm talking about the ceremony, not the reception of the wedding. I don't think anybody should Facebook Live a reception of a wedding either. So, there.
What are your thoughts?
I think that gets a little bit too much.
On that, Kev, we're public figures and we're out doing an event. Or, I know that the party bus was considered, I guess, private. But
Yeah.
should we ever be, I can't believe that their face, because it's happened to me and I've bitched about it before.
It's not on a KVJ account that we're Facebook Living. We weren't doing that. That was somebody else's private. And so, yeah, my thought on that is, we got to do what it is that we do. And if somebody takes that and puts that on their own private account that anybody can access, then that's them putting their own content up there. And like I said, I mean, it would be nice to see if something would happen in Facebook where there'd be filters, where, because it can definitely detect words. Facebook can do that. That's how they advertise to you when you sit there and speak and you say Tide dishwashing detergent. They could easily set filters for F-bombs, S-bombs, body parts, slang, whatever. And then that video immediately, I know because they got us for copyright infringement stuff when we would play a song and they kicked us off of Facebook. So they have the ability to listen to things and kick it off. And they should have that. It should immediately go to a section or a category or immediately be delisted to a point where only people who are verified to be over the age of 18 can access it. And that's something I think Facebook should do. To me, to that end, I think that that's on Facebook.
Well, and the other thing, too, is the people that get shocked by that content are people that really have no idea we do it after the show. It's the first time they're hearing us swear. And even when we first started swearing on the After the Show podcast, a lot of people at first were like, oh, my gosh, it's so weird to hear Kevin drop an F-bomb or Virginia's talking about her puss or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Speaking of my puss, let's get into it.
I think that's pretty much it.
I use those words to make a point.
I like them.
Somebody sent in a video from Friday night with you guys taking a photo.
I saw it. It's very benign.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying
I was really hoping for some more meat.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
It just kind of gives you a brief little the volume was up.
I mean, shit, I thought we were in Boynton on our second bar.
He just found out we were in Lake Worth. He found out on Monday.
Yeah, how does that even happen?
It's kind of awesome.
Crazy days. Got this email from a dude named Jason. Always emails us. Says, Jerby.
Yes, Jason.
Who would you marry, fuck, kill out of the following? Mariana, Heather, or Denny's?
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm marrying Denny's.
The producer.
I'm marrying Denny's. I am sleeping with Heather. I don't want to kill her. Damn it. I think I kill Heather. And I got to kill Heather. Heather's gone, and I have sex with Mariana. Marry Denny's, kill Heather, and fuck Mariana, I guess. Virginia,
doesn't feel right, does it?
Well, it doesn't feel right for you. It's going to be different for everybody, and it's not a slight on Heather either. I just know
you got to. Yeah, it's tough.
Sometimes
something tells me you couldn't please Heather.
Yeah, I think me and Heather would be more oil.
I think you could please Mariana.
Well, I mean,
Virginia.
Can we not turn this into a thing where I got to fucking put out fires in my personal life, please?
I'm just saying. It's a game.
Do me a favor. Go fight a listener, will you?
It's so much more fun in here fighting you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I hear you.
He also says, also want to wish you a happy anniversary. It's 1 year to the day that I first wrote in, and you promised me ringtone soon.
Oh, good. I'm glad that's him. The ringtone's done. I gave it to Denny's. The email, remember? I said, we'll put it in our file. Your boy lost the email. But that dude's, he wants the Whacked Out News ringtone. It is done, ready to go, and we will send it.
Okay.
Nice.
So give me that email so we can lose it again.
Very nice.
Denny's, get in here. So
Love the show. Keep up the great work.
I like that guy. He keeps me on my toes.
He does. Penny here sent in an email. She said, Bud's Chicken and Seafood has the best fries I've ever eaten.
I did say that earlier, but
Yeah.
it was a conversation. I just didn't want to be the guy that says, it's Bud's, everything Bud's. And, I'm clearly doing an endorsement for them. But I absolutely love their French fries, and they are my favorite.
We were talking about French fries that we absolutely love and the ones that were number one. And according to Thrillist, they put Arby's at number one, McDonald's at number two on their list.
And I love McDonald's French fries. I think they do a great job. But I do. Bud's that's always been a staple at my house.
They're so different, though. For me, sometimes I'm in the mood for a fat one. Like Bud's gives you these fat crinkle fries, and they're hearty.
The reason why I'll tell you the honest reason why I personally love the Bud's fries. It's because I'm a guy that loves a smother. everything in sauce. And I like to take my French fries and pour a shit ton of sauce on all those French fries. And then I like to let that sauce marinate those fries. Bud's fries actually hold up with all of that.
They do. That's right. Because you make like a little soupy thing with it.
You can, and other fries don't do that. They don't hold up like that.
Gotcha.
And that's a true, honest statement.
That makes sense.
Do you have a place right now? Because every now I get like on kicks, I get on rolls, and I start going to like the same place over and over again.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's a rut, but it's just I'm like, when I get into the groove. Mine right now is Tap 42. I love that place. I mean, everything I've had so far on the menu is awesome.
Okay.
They had these grilled chicken wings that are phenomenal. I have had their avocado turkey burger, phenomenal. French fries, good. And I just got a poke salad that is fantastic. And they've got some really good craft beer in there, too. They got like your Cigar Cities, and they got some Due South, and they've got the Funky Buddhas and all that kind of stuff.
I would say for the last 3 months, I've been having a 3-way relationship. These are the places that I've been going regularly. And I would say 1.8 times a week. So probably almost 2 times a week with all these restaurants. Bud's, Camille's Pizza, and Melt, the grilled cheese place in Delray or Boynton.
That's your current rotation?
Those are my top 3. I was on a big BurgerFi run for a minute. That's died down a bit.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do. I go on these runs, and I'll be at a place, and I'm like there like every other day, and they're like going, "Oh my gosh!"
I think about these restaurants, and I get excited about it.
Yeah, I know.
Driving to Camille's, driving to Bud's, driving to Melt. I'm excited about what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah, you're fired up about it. What about you, Virginia? Got a place right now you keep going to?
You're going to get mad at me.
It's a fancy pants bullshit. All right. Give us the Friends restaurant.
In my neighborhood, in like the Jupiter Tequesta area, I love that craft bar kitchen. I think
good.
Their food
that is good, yeah.
is phenom. And it's not crazy expensive. And it is just...
I didn't hate it till you just said phenom.
Yeah, you were cool until you fucking made me want to throw you out the window. But Kevin, it was phenom and delish.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, nom, nom, nom. Say every annoying thing possible.
And the brand new seafood bar at the Breakers, they just redid it.
There we go. There's the fancy shit.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful.
Yeah.
If you think you know the seafood bar, the old way it used to look, it looks totally different, and the menu is totally redesigned.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Fancy pants buffets, if they do a buffet style, can be good if they've got a regular person helping them out with the menu. Why can't rich people just do stuff for the common man too? You don't just because a guy makes
you want Salisbury steak.
Well, just because a guy makes $1 million doesn't mean he doesn't fucking like Hot Pockets. That's such a big misconception. Millionaires like Hot Pockets.
I know, but if you have the choice between a Hot Pocket and, say,
Frogwa,
a braised tenderloin, a little medallion of beef with like an intricate sauce, and of course you pick the beautiful beef dish over the Hot Pocket.
If you said here's some escargot and some
well, you're not into
caviar
snails
or a Hot Pocket,
I wouldn't offer you that. But I think that it's a far better choice to go with better prepared food than a Hot Pocket. I will always believe that. I don't like Hot Pockets because there's too much chemicals in them.
He's real judgy.
Yeah, somebody's asking, and this is a good question because, the poke, which I'd said, somebody's like going, I think it's poke, as in like poke you. And I remember I'd said that one time, and somebody corrected me on that.
How do you pronounce it?
It says here.
I think it's poke.
The Hawaiian snack, POKE, which is diced marinated ahi tuna salad, pronounced poke. People often pronounce it pokey or worse, poke, as in I will poke you if you pronounce poke wrong.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Well, now we know.
Well, yeah, like I said, I got called out like really harsh. Somebody was like going, it's poke. Like it's just like I was the biggest freaking moron on the planet. And I was like, okay, I won't forget that one.
People always call you out for
poke. Yeah, so yeah, it's the POKE. It's supposed to be pronounced poke.
Well,
Kevin, you're a dick.
That's how I drink a Coca-Cola. It's fancy.
Coke. Let me see. Katie said, I was listening to Monday's podcast on my drive this morning, and I got to share my thoughts. The best part of the Buds jingle was the pitch from Jaybird and Denny's. Them switching back and forth had me laughing.
Yeah, they really came in.
Like you're in the Shark Tank.
Like the Shark Tank.
We planned that.
Says, also, when Kevin was talking about the rat snake crawling out of someone's air vent in her car, I almost lost control of mine. It was totally suggestive, but I felt something hit my foot and thought something was crawling all over it.
Whoa.
That's the fear.
Well, luckily, it wasn't anything but an itch because I was in the express lane on 95 with nowhere to go. Love you guys. Katie. Hey, have you ever had that where you just, and I'm like almost feeling like I'm going crazy lately. Like the last 3 days, I keep feeling like I have like spiders on me. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh, and I'm expecting to see a spider. I'm like, what is going on?
Is it in your legs?
It's mainly on my legs.
Get your blood work done. When's the last time you had your blood work done?
About a month ago.
Never mind. It should be cool.
He does the testosterone. He does the blood work all the time.
Yeah.
I forget shit.
Okay, yeah.
All right, good. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
All right, thanks.
I think it's normal. I mean, sometimes for me, what'll happen is it'll be a hair that is fallen out of my head, and for some reason, it'll like rest on my leg, and then it'll like brush a weird way when the air vent hits it, and then I think I have a bug on me too.
Yeah, I mean, when you talked about having your lice issue back in the day, I remember I think psychosomatic, you think you have itchy stuff. It's real easy to do.
Mags had the lice like 3 times, and every time we went to that place to get them done, the people were like, "No, you don't have them." But I swore I had them.
Did you
One
ever
time I did have them.
Did you have lice as a kid? I never had lice.
No, I never got it.
It might be more of a girl thing too.
Maybe.
There was a couple boys I remember. It was around like the 3rd grade age when everybody seemed to be getting lice. It was a big year for lice in my school. Now my hair's itching.
Like a kid named. Like a kid named.
So suggestive, yeah. You don't get me. He's be going, spiders around here. I'm immediately like, ugh. Yeah, so I get what she's saying about that snake thing because I'm the exact same way. I start hearing something like that, I'm like going, there's totally a spider or a snake on me or something.
It's a little. What's what Denny's has with spiders. It's not an act, and it's the whole arachnophobia. He freezes. He starts to shake.
And you guys live in Spider Town.
He lives. We're right next to each other, but he's got a big tree over his courtyard, and yeah, man, there are
I've never
spiders.
seen spiders this big, Kevin. They're this big, as big as your hand.
What?
Yeah.
Well, then
I took a picture of one the other day because I was at their house.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them. They're in our neighborhood. Yeah,
couldn't
I've seen one.
believe
There's
it.
one that's always over at the park where I go and was playing baseball with Cannon.
Yeah, so you're battling the spiders in the trees, and then you make a quick turn, and then you got the fucking lawless ducks that are like a gang.
Yeah.
And then you look over to the right of you, then they got the lawless fucking squirrels. The meanest animals I've ever seen.
It's a lawless town over there.
It is, and they all kind of have their own turf.
You need to come to Tequesta. We have like peaceful deer.
I'm not fucking going to Cuesta.
Yeah.
9 hours. Yeah, come on, dude.
It's not really a happening place for a single guy.
It's just so far from everything. Okay, guys, I'll be right over. I'll see you in 3 hours. It's terrible.
Nah, you can get anywhere in 20 minutes. When you drive like me.
Then why are you so late?
When you
to all-
drive like me.
How come you're always late for shit then?
I have a baby.
Let me see. Some people were designing the "We're Real Motherfuckers" shirts.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
Good. Yeah.
We got to run these by Elizabeth and just watch her face.
Caitlin from Charlotte there was designing that. That's what it'd say, like on the front, #WRMF, and then "We Real Motherfuckers" written out on the back. The problem is you really couldn't wear that many places, but
Yeah, it's people don't like when you wear fuck on your shirt.
yeah, it's crazy.
But it's a great
huh?
idea. I get. I love it.
Crazy. So all this thing, according to a new study, good-looking people actually have worse relationships and are more likely to cheat and break up than the rest of us. It's, in a sense, there's a curse of beauty. Do you know?
Options, Kevin.
It's what it is.
Right. And if you've seen the relationships of hot people, and sometimes some of the people I've known, they're some of the better-looking dudes that I've known, they wind up hooking up, and I've seen them in relationships with really hot smoking chicks, and they're both just like model gorgeous. And their relationships, a lot of times, are very tumultuous. and
Jealous.
There's a lot of problems. I've seen this just time and time again. And so it's like, it's kind of weird. It's with the beauty. And if you're just naturally born like hot, like, and I mean like above level, because a couple I'm thinking of, they're both But like very few people get to the 9 and 10 category, and there were a couple.
They're both 10s.
They were both dabbling in the 9 to 10. Like it's above better than average looking.
They have beautiful sex.
Yeah, I never really ask about relationships, but just it always seemed like there was turmoil and drama. And the person that I know is a very handsome dude, just rascally handsome. And he's just had a lot of relationship issues, and it's been kind of interesting sometimes hearing me going, I wish I could find a girl. I'm like, going, how do you not find a girl? Yeah. I'm like, dude, you're so freaking gorgeous. You're like one of the top 10 best looking guys I've ever seen in my life.
I think, and I get that they did this study with the good looking people. I think it's a personality thing, man. There's plenty of good looking people out there that I have great relationships.
Well, they did some more in-depth research to try to find out why this was, and they think it's because their egos make them think that they're entitled to something better when the relationship isn't going perfectly.
Yeah.
So if there's any kind of if she shows any sign, if you're a dude and you're in that kind of relationship and she shows any kind of sign of whatever, they're going like, I have so many options.
It's what Virginia just said. It's literally knowing you have options, and if you're a person that knows you have that, you're like, oh, fuck this.
And here's the problem, too, because I've seen this. So you got this super hot person, and they're not with their girlfriend, boyfriend all the time. You are a super hot person that has to go out into the world and go to lunch and go walk around on the street and go to the bank. And every place they go, people are hitting on them and telling them how gorgeous they are and how much they'd like to take them out. And it just becomes a thing of options and opportunity and if somebody is being romanced everywhere they go and told how amazingly hot they are.
Yeah. But don't you think, though, if you truly found somebody that you just thought were the cat's pajamas, they knocked you on your ass on every level, I feel like when you meet that person, everything else is kind of you don't see it. You're so enamored with that person. You don't believe that happens?
Yes, I do. But let me just tell you, everything gets a little stale.
You think it wears off?
Everything wears off.
I don't know.
And only the commitment and the love remains. I think a lot of times all that wears off in time. And I think that it's just about the love that you have and the relationship and the commitment you've made.
I just think if you are with somebody who you consider your best friend, which I really think that's what you should do.
Sure.
I don't think that person's looking for if you marry your best friend and you love that person and you fucking will go through a wall for them, I don't know, man. I don't think that type of person's going to get swayed by a cheater. I don't think the shiny new toys matters to that person.
It might be tougher for somebody that's that hot to get in that mind frame. And sometimes I think you have to be in a relationship. You have to be relationship minded. And you have to say, look, I really want to have a companion. I realize that no one is perfect. And I am willing to accept someone else's flaws and faults. And I'm not going to quickly and easily start looking around for somebody else.
I think that's a big thing. I have noticed that with a lot of people that I just know. First signs of trouble, they're out, man. They're like, screw this. And they don't want to work on it. So to me, I don't know if they are with the right person. Because if you're with the right person, don't you want to? If you have a fight with your friend and you like...
Yes, but no. But I think you have to have the right mindset. And that's why I think sometimes it's like fate and this and that. You have to be in the right place in your life sometimes. Where you have to say, hey, look, I'm willing to work on things, because you are never ever going to find one person that's completely perfect and it's completely awesome, and you're not going to have any fights.
Never annoys you.
And I don't believe that.
Never have drama. There's
I
always going to be some little quirk or tick, or even worse.
But even with that, though, you can still be annoyed with your friends and still, you know what? I guess what I'm saying is, I just think sometimes people marry each other and they don't necessarily even like each other that much. They're almost kind of marrying each other because it's A, they panic and they think that's what they're supposed to do, or B, they're afraid that they're never going to find anything better, or they think that's what they deserve, or just 3, they're going along with what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, one party can be pushing it too.
For sure.
And then the other party just kind of says, okay.
I know there's just people that are married to people, they don't really like them that much.
That
sucks.
It does happen, and it's unfortunate. If you ever find yourself in that position, it is sad.
When you talk to Kim about this, what does she tell you?
She tells me, no, I am not talking about anybody in this room or anybody in this county.
Have you guys seen the latest viral challenge going around? It is called the cup blowing challenge.
Denny's, we're doing cup blowing.
Yeah. You need 3 plastic cups at least to do it, and you will take a stack with 2 on one side, and you'll put another plastic cup, and you blow down into the cup that has the 2, and that will create pressure on the cup. It'll blow out, it'll pop up, and you try to land it in the other cup. That's what a lot of people are doing.
That shit sounds hard.
Cup blowing.
Yep. 2 of them are stacked inside each other. Then you have to blow the top cup out of the bottom cup and then have it land in the third cup.
I mean, already, I think I have an advantage. I was blowing somebody this weekend.
You know, oddly enough, I don't think that's properly named.
You're right.
We need to change that because you're not blowing, you're sucking.
Yeah, okay, the
really,
microphone's the penis. This would be... Oh, you like that shit? Right. You like that? Yeah. You like when I blow
If
on
somebody
you?
were, I mean, if we were following this literally, if somebody gave me a blowjob, I'd be like, really? This is like not doing it for me.
I mean, not to say that warm air, I mean, it'd feel good, but I'd want a little bit more of the,
You're getting
eventually.
a suck job is what you're getting. Why did it ever wind up blow job? Because no one is blowing. Everyone's sucking. So it's a suck job.
Why is it a blow pop?
Damn. You're just opening up.
I think it was called a blow pop because originally when I was a kid, I would get them. They would be whistles. And do you ever have that when you were a kid and it was a whistle pop?
It was a whistle.
Yeah.
Well,
and
it's
you would
also,
go,
it's called a
and you
blow
blow it.
pop because there's gum in there and you blow bubbles with gum.
Could be,
Damn,
yeah.
all right. All right.
Answering your question.
Maybe that's where blow job came from, the blow pop.
Yeah, it can blow.
I don't know. That doesn't seem like you should be mixing those two things.
I mean, again, I don't think doing that
What
would...
are you giving out for Halloween this year?
Right.
Damn, Rawls is making people think.
Yeah. So it's a suck job. Tell everyone.
I've heard that term before, too. Suck job.
Yeah, I think that's really what it should be.
That's what my coach used to call me.
I think we worked one in Miami.
Yes. Suck job.
Yeah, so if you want to try that challenge, we've got it posted up on our Twitter right now.
Is
If
it?
you want to go see it at KVJ Show.
Is it entertaining enough to even be worth trying to recreate?
I think it's probably one of those things, like it looks like college students are doing and stuff like that. It's like one of those things that if you want something to kill some time and you're like sitting around, you got like 3 plastic cups, then give it a shot. And they got to be obviously like light, something that'll carry.
I don't know why I'm not feeling that one.
It's kind of cool when you see it.
Okay.
I want to see it.
I'm
first.
judging. You're right. I'm judging
Yeah,
before
look-
seeing shit.
Look
Yeah.
at it.
Hashtag cup blowing challenge. We'll do it. That'll get you there. So that's part of the stuff I'm seeing there. Got a shout out here to Linja. A little happy birthday that we got going on. My boyfriend has been listening to your show for years and loves it. His name is Jason James. We met you guys at one of the Panthers games last year, and he was ecstatic. So there you go. Little happy birthday on the After the Show podcast. So they wanted that specifically for this part of the show. Alrighty, that's going to do it for us. Want to go try some great fries that Jaybird loves? Go to Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
Try the bird sauce. It's delicious.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Or the cod that'll rock your bod.
That catchphrase catching on, by the way.
Yeah. Coming up tomorrow on the show, I guess Denny's has been amping it up a little bit because have you heard that Wawa is opening up 3 locations in Palm Beach County, and Denny's master plan is that he, for some reason, thinks that his best investment, he wants Jaybird to go in on a Wawa with him.
That's his dream of him and Jaybird opening a Wawa.
I mean, who am I to not make a kid's dream come true?
I hear you, yeah.
You know how much money you need to open a Wawa?
Yeah, I hear you. The numbers don't add up right now. I'm
Right.
looking at some investors.
So tomorrow, apparently, Denny's has got his own pitch
Okay.
for Wawa. Tomorrow, we heard the Bud's jingles earlier this week. Apparently, tomorrow we get to hear Denny's Wawa jingles.
I love it.
Yes. So tune in to the KVJ show tomorrow for that.
There's rumors that they're all a cappella, too.
That'd be great. Sounds awesome.
Zero production quality for this one. The opposite of the buds.
Love it. All right. So we'll talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.